There was a time when resources seemed endless. But in 2030, the great energy crisis began. With hardly any resources left on our world, global powers created the World Space Agency to look beyond the Earth for answers. The answer was found in helium-3, a powerful isotope discovered in abundance on the Moon. With it, humanity could satisfy its energy demand for decades to come. And so, in 2032, mankind colonized the Moon. Spearheaded by the Lunar Council, the WSA constructed several permanent settlements to harvest and process helium-3. The resulting energy was transferred to Earth through a revolutionary energy network, the Microwave Power Transmission, or MPT. For a time, all seemed well. Then, one fateful night in 2054, the lights went out. No energy. The MPT had gone offline, and communication with the lunar colonist was lost. Without earthly resources to launch a full-scale rescue mission to the Moon, the World Space Agency was shut down permanently in 2055. But a small group of former WSA colonists refused to accept humanity's bleak future. Determined to discover the colony's fate and to restore the MPT, they've been preparing their mission in an abandoned desert launch facility. Now, in 2059, they are ready to launch an astronaut to the Moon. What awaits is unknown and unforeseeable, but the mission is clear. Deliver us the Moon.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Random Distractions video gameplay experience, and on this one as you saw from the intro, we're going to be playing Deliver Us the Moon. I was kind of looking through the different gaming catalogs that I have, and I noticed that for Xbox Game Pass, this game was leaving soon, so I read a little bit about it, and it sounded kind of interesting, so I thought I'd give it a try. So let's go ahead and let me check the settings real quick. Alright, so I checked the settings and everything looks good, so let me go ahead and start a new game.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 2054 MPT blackout that resulted in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately led to the closure of the World Space Agency 1 year later. In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has prompted climatologists to readjust their forecast of the equatorial desert's growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass. Several governments have pledged support for refugees despite reports of resource shortages. The dust storm is expected to hit residential zones between the northern 49th and 50th.
Alright, it looks like we have control here. So let's see.
Former MPT ground station in the Adirau Desert. Authorities have imposed a
A brave astronaut ventures to the Moon. His mission to explore the lunar expanse and uncover its mysteries. While the road is desolate and the hardships many, he knows that he must persevere to save mankind.
Wishing you a safe and happy.
Okay, that's what it says. So yeah, it sounds like in 2054 it stopped, and then 2055 is when everything was shut down, and then in 2059 they're sending an astronaut to space. So 1 is ground launch sequencer, 2 orbital access arm, 3 auxiliary power units, okay, 4 gaseous oxygen launch sequence command module blueprint. Oh man, I hope I can remember all this. Let's see, you've done it 1,000 times before during our simulations. We know you can do this. Good luck, Claire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. All right, well, hopefully I can remember all these. Okay. Launch sequence. No, same thing. All right. Fortuna, am I there? Yes, I believe I am.
Ground control to Fortuna 1, this is Claire. Please confirm radio contact.
Okay, Astro Tool.
Radio contact confirmed. Make your way to the launch platform and prime the rocket for liftoff. We have to launch before the dust storm hits.
Okay. Enter the Fensikov launch facility. That's our mission log. Switch tabs. I can't switch tab. Oh, right. No. Back. Okay. This game looks pretty cool, though. Let's see. Fossil fuel depletion, worse than thought. WSA takeoff. Mission to find new energy sources. MPT online. Transmits power from the moon. Lunar colony disaster. Hujin's research. WSA colony goes dark. Stop hoping for magic solutions. World celebrates hope and mourns tragedy. This is the only one you can inspect. MPT online. MPT transmits power from the moon to the Earth. Microwave power transmission generates power inside a fusion reactor and sends it wirelessly to receive on Earth, fueled by helium-3 harvested on the moon. While the MPT took over a decade to complete, the energy signal traveled rapidly from the lunar colony to Earth. The World Space Agency believes the MPT can transmit enough energy from the colony's fusion reactor to supply approximately 20% of the Earth's population. That percentage is expected to rise quickly, and in another decade, the MPT could power all of Earth, said Dr. Isaac Johansson, the agency's lead scientist. Earth will never be in the dark again. But apparently it did. Is it working yet? All right. And the graphics on this are pretty nice. So let's see. 2059, 5 years after the blackout. Fensikov Cosmodrome.
It took us 4 years to get it ready for launch. But you need to hurry. The dust storm will hit this area in a few hours. If we don't succeed now, the Fortuna mission will be over for good.
Okay. But yeah, I was saying that this game looks pretty nice. Unfortunately, I only have a GTX 1080, so I can't do the ray tracing, but either way, it still looks pretty good. Let's see, network dish created by Isaac Johansson. The MPT transmitted power from the moon to the Earth through a network of satellite dishes. Since Isaac's disappearance during the 2054 blackout, Claire Johansson has studied her father's work closely in preparation for the Fortuna mission. Oh, and is that who we were talking to, Claire? Left trigger to sprint. Okay. It's near. Isaac and Elizabeth, that's a girl, are proud to announce the arrival of Claire's little sister, Kathy Christina Johansson. Oh, so they have 2 daughters, Kathy and Claire. A mother lost. Elizabeth kept the Johansson family together after her husband Isaac assumed a role on the Lunar Council. After her death, Claire took care of her sister Kathy before she was taken to the moon to live with Isaac. Both Isaac and Kathy have not been seen since the blackout. Okay, that was a little hard for some reason. Oh, and then got a flashlight, Astro 2, Oculus. Ooh, all right. So Kathy and the dad are on the moon. The mom is dead. And yeah, I want to say it was Claire that was speaking to us on the radio, but we'll have to wait and see when she talks again. MPT End of the Age of Wires, Isaac Johansson. Imagine a world free of fossil fuels and pollution, all of our energy needs satisfied in the blink of an eye, a system that can wirelessly transmit energy all over the world and beyond. This is the MPT, the microwave power transmission. In this book, MPT inventor Isaac Johansson discusses what the future might hold for this revolutionary system. Okay. Oh, is that Sputnik? Sputnik Monument. A monument marks the entrance to the Fensakov Cosmodrome. The facility was abandoned until the Fortuna team made it their base of operations after the blackout and began preparations for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads, "To the stars." Okay, that could use a little work, huh? I guess I have to go up manually. Hopefully this works now.
Good. I see you're on your way up to the facility. The control center is located on the top floor. There you can prime the rocket for launch.
Okay, and yeah, it was clear.
It's been 5 years since we last received a microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed it would be possible to transmit energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong. Just like you will, when you get the MPT back online.
All right. Okay. Although it's kind of interesting that it's just Claire and this person, or ourselves, I guess, it's doing this. And there's not anybody else. I guess that's why it took so long to build it. There wasn't very many people helping. Oh, what's this? If power's out, use code 3548 for the door. Okay. 3548. Hopefully I remember that. Okay. 3548. Oh, yeah, I did have to remember that. Okay, 3548. Oh, there we go. Get some light in here. Not much, but...
This building once functioned as part of the WSA, but it's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long after the storm passes through.
And so why would bringing power back stop the desertification, I wonder? Space Tech Magazine, Blackout 2054. What happened to the MPT? Life without MPT, a year after the blackout. In this edition, we invite the world-renowned scientists to discuss what could have caused the MPT to remain offline, what might have happened to the lunar colonist, and how humanity should move forward. Oh, I can jump. Okay. Oh, that's a window. Okay. See what this says here. During the Hugen malfunction, we had comms with Earth. The blackout is different. How does a whole colony go silent? What happened up there? Huygens Research Facility in Memoriam. Huygens malfunction. Nice. Okay. Fortuna, determined to seek the truth about the 2054 blackout and restore the MPT connection, Maria Gonzalez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA. Since 2055, Maria's team has been secretly working on their mission. How to get it working again? Earth, Pearson Moon. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, guys. So far, this game's kind of interesting. So we'll see if how it goes from here. And like I said, the graphics at least are pretty nice, so that's cool. But would definitely appreciate a like, of course, on the video, and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when the next one drops. Until then, hope you have a good one.